Hello, beautiful ones. Yesterday, I had two distinct, different downloads that I journaled, and I just wanted to drop in and share them with you. I'll do them in separate audios. So here's the first one. When I look at myself with the eye of compassion, I see the dark is as the light, and the light is as the dark. I see the truth of all questions within that sea. Compassion rises and crests and crashes over me like healing waves. Whatever the ocean takes or brings, the undercurrent is always compassion, if I so let it be. The fear and the rage within me, just as they may be, through the eye of compassion, they refine me. They teach me that no one, no outside force or event is more powerful than me and the divinity within me. When I turn my eye to fully see what's within me, what was sent to destroy me now completes me. Surrendering to the eye of compassion is the key. This is how I choose to see first myself and eventually all beings. The eye of compassion is singular because all vision is refined and transmuted and distilled into this one view. When you can honestly and courageously witness how the darkness within you has affected how you see both yourself and the world, only then can you begin the process of seeing clearly. That darkness within, no matter whence it came, obscures my view. I do that which I don't want to do, and I don't do that which I know is good for me. It deceives me, convinces me that I am less than my true self. It twists my mind to take on the roles of accuser and punisher, taking that which was perpetrated against me in my innocence and using it to create division within me. A house divided falls. You see, darkness is simply that which is hidden from your awareness. While the source of our twisted sight began outside of us, with the agendas of this world imposed upon our innocent vibrance, it is ourselves who become the greatest enemy. Whether in slight measure or great, every single one of us is diminishing our own light and brilliance. And most are unaware it's even taken place. This is the very definition of darkness. We are all victims of the demonic agendas and slave programming of this world, every single one of us. This is the highest truth distilled from the eye of compassion. Those who perpetrate the greatest evils in this world are they themselves the greatest victims of the paradigm of sin and separation consciousness. They are those who have internalized this lie and been twisted most by it. Now, immediately upon hearing that, you're likely to be deeply triggered, to gasp, and to balk and hiss. These are your inner victims, crying out from the shadows, still unseen. Because you have yet to fully acknowledge them, they create the illusion of opposites. One is either innocent or guilty. They can't be both. One is either the violator or the one being violated. They can't be both. When in truth, both are the same energy. Both are resonating at the same frequency. If there were no victims, perpetrators would be out of a job. There would be no one left to perpetrate, and they themselves would cease to be. Very few see this truth because it is only seen through the eye of compassion. There are 1,000 views that are true before you arrive at the one view of compassion. Yes, it's true. There are dominating, destructive, rape, and annihilation forces wreaking havoc in this world. Yes, it's true. There are those who are innocent, underprivileged, disenfranchised, who fall prey to these forces. But the greater truth is that everything in our external world is a reflection of what is within. It is a deception to believe that anyone or anything outside of you has more power over you than the God essence inherent within you. It is a deception to believe that we are separate. It is a deception to believe that there are those who are innocent and those who are guilty. All are innocent and all are guilty. So how are we all innocent? Each was born from the divine spark, effervescent, pure, and untainted by programming. Yet also true is we were born into a world with a twisted reality, born with past stories in our very DNA, and we each were influenced by the experiences of life which taught us how to be. Most are living out realities in violation of their true nature. How are we all guilty, you say? We are all guilty of taking on, in some measure, the inherited and experienced stories of humanity. In our response to this, we have all turned away from our true selves and hidden both our trauma and our truth from ourselves to survive in a world hell-bent on creating separation. One of the greatest evils in this world is our inability to love and forgive ourselves, both for what we have done, for what we have been born into, and what we have experienced against us. Until you awaken to the truth that you are your own greatest perpetrator, you do not fully see. Until you awaken to the truth that you are both the light of God and the destroyer of that light through denial, you do not fully see. Until you are awakened to the truth that you are creating your own reality, you do not fully see. And until you reconcile within yourself all the ways you have internalized destruction of your true light unto yourself, you will not truly be free. When you understand yourself as both the light and the dark, you begin to see clearly. Only then can you distill all of the ways of seeing into the one lens of compassion. Those who are victims of the vices of evil deserve compassion. Those caught in the vices of evil, perpetrating others, deserve the same compassion. This is the God view. All are worthy of love and compassion. All have suffered. It takes an enormous amount of internal alchemy to begin to embody and resonate this truth. Jesus did, and many others, and we want to worship them for doing so. But they came to show us how. It is our birthright to see as God, to be as God, and to love as God. For we are made in the same image and likeness. Your greatest hindrance in life is your belief that you are powerless to change your experience. Your greatest hindrance in life is believing you are unworthy of your true nature. We have come here to this school of life to discover our own true nature, to prove to ourselves that the divinity within us will always return back to the light, beyond all understanding and circumstances. It is impossible for you to transmute all of the hate, fear, judgment, and accusations towards others into love and compassion until you first do it for yourself. This is the journey of awakening. It's the willingness to see clearly. It's the willingness to meet every place of darkness within you with love and compassion. It is the willingness to take full responsibility for the quality of your own life. Nothing hidden from yourself to yourself. This is how we defeat the powers of evil in this world. When we are such a clear vessel that the Spirit of God and truth can pour through us, there is nothing outside of us that can withstand or prevail. When you are in judgment of another and think that your way is the right way, and their way is wrong. You are participating with the accuser and with the agenda of separation. When you witness your own proclivity to judge and to see it for what it is, and you allow it to inform you of where you are denying, shaming, or accusing, where that is within you, then you are partnering with the Spirit of God, and this creates the compassion that transmutes darkness into light. When you strip down your belief to honor the spark of divinity within all of life, you are dismantling the hierarchies designed to create separation in this world. Every person is evolving in their spiritual awareness right on time, according to the wisdom of God and life. No one needs you to save or rescue them. Every person is worthy of your honor and compassion, regardless of their appearance or behavior. Just because you are ahead of them in your spiritual awareness does not indicate a higher value. This is a trap of the ego. All beings are created equal, and all are wonderfully unique facets of God consciousness, expressing themselves through form. To think that you know what is best for another is deception and a distraction from you doing the work of seeing yourself clearly. Your focus should be, as Jesus said, on dismantling the illusions within you to see clearly. Then you can help others to see. The entire religious system of Christianity is based on accusation and the indoctrination of separation. You need to see it. The truth of who Jesus was and is, and the truths his life came to reveal, have been deeply obscured by the religious system built in his name. The foundational premise that you were made evil and bad by a good God is the greatest accusation of all. It is the accuser and those agendas of darkness that shroud the veil of separation over the eyes of humanity with one agenda: to convince you to deny your true nature. You are the light. I am the light. We are the light. Darkness is not destroyed, but is transmuted back into light, bringing what is hidden within you to the light that you already are. This is the work of salvation. This is the work of love. This is compassion in action. This is how we serve the whole. Darkness will have no hold over this world when we have revealed and accepted it all within each of us, one at a time. This is the way.